I'm a big fan of this. We haven't got the best to argue with here today. The P250s will both get taken out first, which is very unfortunate, but the range of the USPs is being abused, and there'll be no frags. I don't even... Oh, Glaive will have to move elsewhere. Does he see the barrel of the gun? He does. Easy spray down for Rain. No one in position to trade. The HE could be nice, but the spray's even better. Glaive denies Brokey as well. Repositions. Knows he's going to be looked for. So he's making a forward play, but coldzera has a better angle. There's the opening frag for FaZe, but it's a 4 versus 2 now with 35 seconds on the clock. 2v4. There we go. Finally another engagement, but it will be lost. Olofmeister opens the door, and all is known. The AWP is creeping. And the
spot. Teammate can flash for him, and he actually manages to nail niko pushing forwards. And Zipex understands what's going on here as well. The flashing ahead of the push, able to get plenty of time to rotate there as well. So Astralis really controlling this situation extremely well.
So the pre-board York and makes an awful. Zipex looking for the last. Rain in a 1 versus 3. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. There's the spray. Can't quite hit the mark. Device.
But now so it's basically about the same.
That was so crazy. Why buy a FAMAS when you can buy a CZ?
Well, here we have Magisk trying to control things around. He's going to get one kill, looking to spray through as well, and the uptake seems to be much more successful here to see that his rating, his focus has changed so much on the server.
Well, if when you got coldzera to pick up the slack, it could be worse.
Right, yeah, I mean, and that's I think, you know, oh, what a lineup. That is not good.
How was he there? He was just mini.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Understands.
Well, yeah, it's relevant to Cloud9's recent changes, but time to talk about it later because just got a straight up rush of the ramp position at the very least. Now, what can I expect? Trying to use the numbers, maybe? No. Just one drop, some information. Device forced from his angle, but Dupree's here to try and clean up. Device trying to fall back. He'll get caught opening the doors.
Might be a bit committed, or he's half committed, so he would maybe not even have been in a position to
fast play into the A-bomb site. Otherwise, I don't think it has any utility in comparison. He swings super wide, gets taken out by Device, but they have the information of the locations. Trades on the A-bomb site. Device in a really tight spot, can't deliver that second frag. Down to a 2 versus 2. Olofmeister gets a ding-dong from Zipex and Glaive, respectively. In reverse.
That's why you're seeing people sitting in smokes. Inside smokes like that.
Oh
nice
my God.
Catch from Rain. And they, again, it's just this fast upper aggression. It's the only thing that's really been successful for them, just brawling out of this bomb site. And Zipex will take down Brokey, giving Astralis a good chance here, 2 versus 2. Or maybe even just get their way to another bomb plant at the same time. And here is a 2v1. And now they can go back to upper there if they want, down to lower.
There's the clue. Up he goes, got to check the heaven position. Squeezes out just in time. HE round the back and Rain's on 20. Can they get a double peek in? There's a jump peek from Rain, the Molotov, but where's the second player? He's got to realize the possibilities. Oh, he could peek heaven from here. Oh, through the gap. That's beautiful from Device, but where is niko? He hasn't shown his face just yet. Hiding deep in heaven, but Device seems to have an idea. niko with the deep peek, and there's a spray down from Device.
Wow.
A beautiful 1 versus 2, elevating, looking through the gap and punishing. He just knows too much. Shang Tsung is on the server. Now what is the next stage for FaZe? Taking one in the chest from Magisk is apparently that. Who gets traded by Olofmeister, and now we've got an advantage for FaZe finally.
Indeed, but it is Astralis, after all. They had an advantage at the end of the last round, so Olofmeister will take down one more, but the trade comes through for the 2v3. The bomb still needs to be planted. It's currently outside. So again, still time for Astralis to find a way back into this one. The FaZe will coordinate themselves down secret together. And sticking as 3 like this, there'll certainly be a shorter trade. Oh, that is quite a good timing. Instant headshot from Zipex.
Wake up to potentially create the plant the bomb. One tap onto Zipex. Alive with 44 HP though. Looking through the flames, somehow sees coldzera, and then it's just down to Brokey. 1 versus 2. He knows where Zipex is now. He's taken out Dupree. Zipex creeping by the rail. Smoke has come and gone. Does he go for the hero defuse? Looks like he is going to go for it. Brokey opens the door, closes the door, gets him off the bomb, opens up, and is going to get shot. Very nice example. Crab walking device. He's got info. They know where olofmeister is, and there's a play from the heaven position. There are the trades.
Well, it's going to be difficult for FaZe.
Ooh, that's a next level stereo frag.
Yeah. Not bad. It's going to be difficult to recover from that. Nice pick up niko. And, well, you know, device is left still. He's got a Kree.
4 people alive on the CT side.
Ooh.
Too many angles, too many man.
I guess like this one.
And FaZe, olofmeister's investigating. And Zipex was watching for another pinch. coldzera is going to get sandwiched, surely. He will get taken down in the trade. Brokey's there.
Got the vent and main to look at. There's a crouch peek from niko. He's done damage, but he couldn't quite hit a fatal connection. Magic will try to engage before the 2v1 comes into play. Up top, falling to the bottom will be Brokey, and it's game point for Astralis. Trying to hold down with the incendiary. They're swinging onto the site, and he's going to get 2. Looking for the 3rd, he's going to land that as well. It is a wipeout. Only 1 player lost for FaZe Clan.
Running up those rungs. Don't think you can run up a ladder, but...
I bet you can.
Get him! That's so awkward. Manages to pull it off though. Oh wow, he's actually gonna get taken down here. Now the Deagle comes into play. Some damage being done here by Astralis. They've had a few opportunities. Uh-oh.
Just in time, Cold. Where is the last player? Oh, it's 1v1 territory. Glaive not bothering with the weapon, just going for the play. He's not expecting Cold to just hold the bomb. He's a non-believer, Cold. A brazen play from him.
That's crazy. Using their utility now to try to get the positions. And actually
he got baited hard, bro.
Yep. Forcing him into one angle, taking him down. Committing Cold to a full spray, dodging back behind cover.
niko with a Molotov. I don't know if he's going to have an angle really to use it. Slowly coming up the ladder as well. It's hard to do a pot flash up here because you've got to bounce it off something, and that can be heard. Although with that one, you can face with it. Maybe the better approach. Can't get a 2-man spray down, and that will be the end of that. 16-9 for Astralis. I don't know if the score tells the whole story, really, because of how dominant it was in the first half from Astralis, but they do close it out on the T side.
We've got ourselves a split into the B-bomb sites. Let's see how successful this one is. Brokey trying to get into the window. He wants to escape. He wants to jump. coldzera is left alone as Brokey will die. And the bomb will be planted. Oh, he's trying to escape. niko, he took his hand off his mouse.
I feel like she get dropped.
Actually, I started my stream yesterday.
I love that the laser, his aim is just like all over the place there. Oh my god.
Oh dear, just that one clip.
The round's over, basically.
Wide flash from Cold, goes through from double stack, and they're still behind the smoke. They're trying to make their way through the choke point, but it's easy spray for him. He'll make himself, he will make himself vulnerable with the reload. Maybe as a bait because there's plenty of cover.
Situations where Dupree dying as he did. Oh, what an
my
AK!
God.
Are you serious? Alright, we'll come back to that. We're gonna push into the long position. Raid will be able to take down Magisk, but it's looking fantastic for Astralis. They've got long control, they've got a man advantage, they still have plenty of utility. niko really needs some play towards Catwalk, and it's going to get just worse. Debate there, niko. Not a bad shot, but he's alone. He'll pull a player into middle, away from B. Magisk creeps out, gets one. Is that kind of like what they were trying to do?
Yeah, I think Dust 2 is unique. I would say Dust 2 and Nuke are very like this, where you can use a lot of utility in just in one person, someplace. A lot of people like to do that fake long, create some pressure, maybe go fast cat off of it, or just explode into B or walk out. You're gonna get control of that other area of the map that there only is one CT there. So yeah, this shot was insane.
Haven't seen that for a while. Bit gimmicky, you do lack players in position, and such as it's not the third player on around A. And that's a huge issue. They almost have to save. Ooh. He gets collateral damage on device as well. That could be what they need to turn things around here, but they don't have any positioning on the A bomb site. I think, how do Astralis interpret the round? Because having 2 in mid at the beginning was definitely strange, but like those are very weird situations.
Smoked it out and just went through it and caught 2 CTs. how long into a molly spread do you feel comfortable no one's doing?
Pop flash, 2 dig. olofmeister looking for more. He may not be able to retrieve this gun, but he's done one better than that. Okay, we've got devastation for Astralis to be it. Looks like it will be at this point. 1 versus 5 for Device. At this juncture, I feel like it's not so much about planting the bomb, it's about taking these rifles away.
And it seems like they're just putting niko on catwalk, looking for those picks. It had to be successful. They've gotten stuff out of catwalk, but this time it doesn't work out. And that's a huge issue. Cold also took a leg shot from Glaive towards Lock. And olofmeister walks in by himself there towards Cat. It's looking disjointed here for FaZe. And they are getting punished by Astralis.
There must have been some kind of comms that were off there. Nico was trying to fall back, even maybe some comms issues.
Who do you think is the best team in the world right now?
Astralis.
I would agree. Love to see that. Man advantage for FaZe. An early 5 versus 4, and that's made better by coldzera with the AWP on the B bomb site. Bomb is dropped for worst case scenario, while Zipx drops a Molotov. Will play off the comms of his teammates, however, he will walk into the AWP of Glaive. That's a really big frag. It's forcing the CTs back. niko seen with the AWP. Glaive trying to run distraction with the HE grenade, but how's he going to actually win this duel? He's close, he jumps, and he's picked up a Krieg at the right spot. This is a fast-moving run. 1 versus 2 now. It's made better. It's not great, but it has improved. He's got the right utility for it as well. Brokey peeks and down he goes. AWP versus AWP. He doesn't know the MSL smoke for CT spawn, but did he spot coldzera? He didn't. I can't believe they took it that far to a 1 versus 1. niko blind. The team's taken position. The device is going to get picked off. niko is aware of the situation, but that drive-by from Glaive is disgusting. 3v3, he moves to CT spawn rather than expose himself for long. There's a deep smoke there. There's a CT on either side though, and he's going to walk straight into the crossfire. Does he see 2 on the def cam though? Ford have popped into the lower position. They're lining up for Magic, and that's going to change things quite a lot. olofmeister in the pit will lose the duel to Zipx, to Kriegs, the scopes. What armor?
It could be also that you nerf the accuracy when it's not scopes. Kind of like, it's basically the change they made to the org, in fact, was that change.
Device doing what he can. Glaive commits the bomb, but there's the numbers game there, so it doesn't matter. There's the first one to fade away through the smoke, and he's got a second one in the hole to be deployed. Here it comes. Attack number 2. And they're all left to fall back once again, but there's still a chance for FaZe to do this. 3v3 despite those 2 flashbangs. There's a rotation from on short from Magic. Device fighting around the smoke, a little bit exposed. 1v1 for Glaive. olofmeister moves back though. niko's got 10 HP. Problem is everyone aims for the head in a pistol round, so 10 HP can still be doable because no one's really going for a chest play. And they're simply walking away. How curious will the CTs be? Not too curious. They may lose position. Oh, hold on a second. There goes niko, and the jig is up.
Everything, although that said, Glaive's really far forward. And he'll go down for free. I feel like they had time. They had loads of time to kind of play together there, but they were very separated. Very strange. Oh, Magis is going to win the rounds. Okay. Oh my god. It's just... Oh man. 12 HP though.
Instant trade. Molly towards the underpass. FaZe make it to the A-bomb site. Double Kriegs. This is doable. There are flashbangs to deal with. Device has an incendiary. A 3-pronged assault from Astralis. Almost a 4. Brokey taken down. Rain trying to fight on the site, covered by the boxes, but all the jewels will be lost. And it will be round number 14 for Astralis to the 3 of FaZe.
I don't think Glaive's died to a Krieg yet. He keeps getting these Colt versus Krieg battles and he wins them.
HE by the doors, and they start to creep into Glaive. Loves to cause problems. A weapon has been collected. Device moonwalking up top mid. At some point he has to turn. Oh, was he spotted by Cold? I'm not sure if he came up on the radar or anything. Although it looks like he did, but Cold's got the bomb. He will win the duel though, no fear from him. Really important frag.
Nades and how FaZe will respond to those. Says an did that incendiary get diffused by the smoke? I'm not sure. Out goes EHE, and well, there's one in return too. So
Timing, he senses it. He's got a spidey sense, he's got the spray. Can they stand here to engage him? I don't know, because there's 90 seconds on the clock. They'll take him out, but it's wasted time. Device through the smoke. Will they even get close to the B-bomb site? The bombs had to abandon mid-doors and go back through the tunnel. There's already 2 players on B. They're not showing to the tunnel, but they can hear Brokey, surely. 6 seconds. They've got no chance to plant this bomb. The bomb's on the floor, and so are the chances of FaZe of winning this round. All they can do is lose personnel now.
Mobile is amazing.
3 Astralis players are in a long position. Glaive will have some flashbang support. He's got a molly behind blue. He's got a HE flying up as well. But what they don't have is Astralis players, because they're all going to get absolutely wrecked. They're going to get trampled on. They're going to get deleted, erased.
The gears turning on when he can make those kinds of plays that he's so good at. I think a lot of people can learn from him.
Astralis is back on the buy. They've got a good buy. They've also got a Krieg on Magisk, and they've got a nice frag.
Oh no.
Device is ready for the ting in mid. Nice flick there. This might be the end of the line for FaZe Clan. Device looking for more, lurking through. It's an easy one on niko.
gosh.
Maybe not expecting. Device looking for the ace now. He's just got 4. They're serving themselves up for him.
Oh man, it felt like after those first 2 kills, they just started giving him free peeks here.
Shrimp in a pan. Oh, he's missed the last one. The highlight has been completely ruined. But maybe they can just settle for winning the match. Down to 9 HP is Brokey. And he is surrounded by Astralis players. They overwhelm. And these highlights are brought to you by NVIDIA.